All right, go ahead, Fleece.
Yeah, you know, it was. I'm wondering how stupid can the people of corrections be to. I cuss them out. They put me on the streets, and then when they put me out there, they got this little trap out here where they try to set me up to get killed. Tell everybody I'm a serial rapist and all this bullshit. But you know what? Here's what they trying to silence me. I know too much shit, right? In them 40 years that I did in there, I seen a lot of goddamn shit. They can make them close their goddamn prison down, right? I know secrets. A whole lot of deadly secrets. And one of them in particular I'm going to speak on. And my friend, my agent right here, well, he's my friend, he's my agent. He tells me you about certain, don't use certain names and all this shit. But y'all know me, I'm 100. I keep it 100. I don't give a fuck about a goddamn thing. You either let me talk or I ain't gonna say shit. So in particular, I'm gonna tell you one secret. His name was Freddie Dunn. Do y'all hear me? Freddie Dunn. Now I want the whole America to hear this shit. He was a Muslim. I wasn't a Muslim. I was just a rowdy motherfucker. But I had a little pride. I stand up for people. But you know, I let people stand up for themselves too. So one night, I'm on 13 left. I'm on 13 left. Freddie Dunn was in the next cell next to mine. We, I think we was the only two blacks on the walk at the time. The rest of them was white boys. And real racist. Skinheads, powerful. They powerful too. So one night, I kept hearing some gagging. You know, sound you make in your throat when somebody's choking you or something. You know, the gagging sound. So I grabbed my mirror. I had a little piece of mirror, stuck it out the bars and tried to look down and see maybe somebody's sucking a dick, right? I want to find out who's doing that. So I don't see nothing. So when I looked around the corner into his cell, these white boys, inmates, they done already hung him. He was already dead. Hung him from the ceiling.
I don't know if we should talk about this.
Nah, we will talk about it. Man, fuck 'em. They hung the man from the goddamn ceiling. Hung him from the ceiling. So I eased back in my thing. They came out the door. And the guard put him back in their cell. And I know the name of the guard that was working the walk at night, that opened the door and let them do that. And then next thing you know, here come a guard walk through like he's making rounds. We got one swing, and then here come everybody, and they cut him down. Oh, he hung himself. Bullshit.
And what was his name?
Freddie Dunn, out of Louisville. He was a committed Muslim. Committed. Not one of them cans that say they Muslims and ain't. He was the one that he learned Arabic. He can speak Arabic and all that stuff. He was a committed Muslim, and they killed him. You know, so this is the type of institution I was in. And so I'm fighting my own battles. You know, I'm fighting for everybody. And I know a whole lot of shit, man. I know shit. And they keep fucking with me out here. All this old bullshit, like telling people I'm a serial rapist and knowing I ain't. Trying to cause me mayhem. Keep fucking with me. I'll shut you down, brother. I know some shit on that prison shit. They can have the FBI, everybody go right up in Frankfurt and shut all that shit down. I know some shit. I know some serious shit, but I, keep my mouth shut. Cause like I said, I ain't with the red shit, right? But I'm a motherfucker fight battles, and like I told you, when I fight to win, and I'll fight you any way I can fight you as long as I get a win out of it. You know. So if you motherfuckers keep out there trying to fight me and tell these lies on me and shit, I'm gonna put you out there, bro. I'm gonna shut that whole institution down. They will be going in getting motherfuckers, man. Yeah.
Wow.
So watch your goddamn mouth, fucker.
Let me ask you one more question. You told me when you was in there so long, you developed patience. So when you got into it with somebody, instead of you doing something to them right then and there, you would kind of wait for them to get into it with somebody else.
Yeah, see, that's the prison way. Like you get skilled in fighting. I'm a skilled fighter. I fight by strength. A lot of people, I ain't never lost a fight. Had thousands of them. You probably say, oh, he's full of shit. Nah, thousands. I fight with a strategy, bro. I fight to win. I don't fight fair. None of that shit, right? So in prison, you develop that skill, right? It's a fighting skill. You develop how to fight, right? Like, if I wanted to kill a motherfucker, if I feel you done did something that bad that is deserving of your life being taken, I'm not gonna just out of uncontrollableness run up on you and start swinging and stab. No, I'll play it off. Hey, brother, I'm sorry. You know, uh, you was right. And I'm gonna sit back. It might take 2, 3 months, but I'm gonna wait until I see him get into a big argument with somebody else, and then I strike. Because the person he got in the argument with, that's who's gonna get the blame. That's the type of motherfucker I am. That's how I fight. Nasty. Because you know why? Because anybody that fights me is gonna fight me nasty. Do you actually think if a motherfucker fight me with they even fist fighting, do you think that if I hit the ground, they gonna stop? They gonna stomp the shit out of me. They ain't gonna care if I die or not. They don't even know if I'm gonna die or not. So when I know my life is in jeopardy, and a motherfucker come to me to fight, and I fought a lot of motherfuckers that I know pound for pound, they would have smoked my ass, right? If I fought the way that they fight. But I play them all, catch them with their back, turn out, bust their goddamn head. You ain't gonna get a fight. You gonna get a loss. You ain't gonna get to swing a goddamn punch. I can whoop any motherfucker if I fight my way. So in the penitentiary, man, you see a lot of shit going on in there, man. And like I said, it's a lot of corrupt shit went on in that prison, and I stood up against it. And that's why it cost me a lot of time. And that's why when I came out, all these motherfuckers are saying all this shit about me, man. And I ain't got nothing but love for motherfuckers out here, man. And right here in Louisville, as people here in Louisville, even when I came out of penitentiary, I'm feeding motherfuckers out here, man. Homeless people and shit, man. Giving them showers and shit. Feeding them, clothing them. I know what type of man I am, right? But I feel like booty. I don't understand it. Maybe that's because that was my first time I ever... it's sad, man, that you put a child in the penitentiary, and my first piece of ass is from a man, bro. I remember the first time I come, it was in a man's butt. Because I'm a child, I'm a juvenile in the penitentiary, man. And I come, I almost cried, bro. Tears came out my eyes, you know. I shook from head to toe, man. It felt good as a motherfucker, you know. And then, but I couldn't be consistent with that in her because I'm fighting all the time. Like I said, I couldn't hold a relationship. I couldn't do shit. Only thing I could do is fight, man. So I gave all that shit up. But the fact that I did do it, you know, I don't man, people. When I did it, I wrote and told my mama and my daddy about it. My sisters and brother, I called them and told them. And my daddy showed him letters that I wrote to him telling him. Man, I keep it 100 with a motherfucker, bruh. You know, I know what I done in this life, man.
Let's jump on something else real quick before we close this out. What do you think about technology? You was gone so long, and I know y'all get the opportunity to use some, I guess, phones and stuff down there in prison. Computers? Do y'all have computers?
I had every motherfucking thing they had out of here. That's how